live from New York. It's me. Now, for those of you who I didn't already speak to at work, here's your chuckle for the day. My first call was a hostile, angry gentleman. And, he was angry. He's like, I hate your bank. Your bank sucks. There's no drive-thrus at my branch. Your people who work there are stupid. He went on like this for 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Why are you already angry? Obviously, I didn't say anything. I just sat there and listened quietly. Mind you, this was his fault. It's usually their fault. But I sat and listened. He's like, I'm not going to bank with Key anymore. I'm going to sue you. And I'm like, okay, go ahead. And I'm still quiet. I'm not actually saying these things out loud. I value my job. And because I was feeling feisty too, at the end of the call, he's like, goodbye. And I go, thank you for banking with Key. And then he goes, shove it up your... And I hung up. And well, he hung up, I hung up. But it was funny. He told me to shove it. And then I had another angry caller like 10 minutes later. And that one was fun too. But sometimes you get on what I call the hotline when you're working in customer service and just all your people, no matter what, you get all the angries. And my day got better as the day went on. But before 7 o'clock, there were some hostile folks. Now, the lady that called that was hostile, I felt really bad for her because we did her a bad. And someone made a mistake. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm going to fix it for her. And I let her go on and yell at me because we did screw up. And she started crying. And I hate that. And I'm like, oh, I already feel bad that we screwed up and the last rep messed up. And you mean they lied to me? I'm like, well, they didn't lie to you. They just messed up and didn't tell you the right information. Because I like to think that my coworkers don't maliciously lie to our clients. Sometimes they just don't know. I know that when I was new, I'm sure I said some stuff that was incorrect unintentionally, but we all make mistakes, but this one was a costly one. So, I get to monitor her account and I'm going to waive some fees for her tomorrow and the next day when they come in. And she's like, really going to do that? I'm like, of course I'm going to do that. We screwed up. And then I turned the rep into her soup. I was like, you need to pull this call and see if this is what really happened. Because, sometimes the callers aren't truthful. And so, because if this really happened, this person needs some coaching. And so I managed it. Believe it or not, people, I am good at customer service. And I may talk like a fool, but when I'm on the phone, I'm a whole nother person. I am a whole nother individual. One of my friends was here while I was working. She's like, oh my gosh, listen to you. And I'm like, listen, it's my phone voice. My phone voice is so different than my regular voice. And I'm just very professional because I like my job. Well, mostly I like my job. It pays the bills. And speaking of job, I was in my support group the other day online. And one of the ladies is like, do any of y'all still work? Because as a stage 4 cancer patient, we have the option of going on disability. We have the option of making no money and going on Medicare or Medicaid or being poor. And everyone who answered that, they're like, yeah, we still work. And she's like, why do you still work? And everyone's answer was, I need the health insurance. That's sad. But hello, Jared Padalecki. Yeah, he's my screensaver on my TV. He's so cute. Oh, anyway. So, anywho, what was I saying? And I got distracted by Jared Padalecki. But those of us that have cancer, we're all still working because we need the health insurance. And, well, I need the distraction too. And work provides me a distraction. It's not physically demanding. Sometimes it hurts my head when I work, but whatever. I'm just pleased that I can be useful, and since there's no other income in my household, I kind of need to work until my body says you're done. Although there's some days when they're getting real hostile and you're like, I could just go on disability, screw you. I mean, to heck with you. But anyhow, this has been a work rant. I'm waiting to sign off on my phone. I took my last call, and I stopped taking calls a little earlier than normal because, I had the angry people this morning. Those of you that work in call centers, y'all understand. You know how it is. But my stats are excellent, so I can afford this screw around time at the end of the day. And that's why my stats are excellent, so I can screw around. See, yes. It says gold clap. That's weird. What the heck does that mean? Golf clap. Hi, I was like, gold clap? Dude, that's new. You know slang I don't know. I'm always excited when I learn new slang, because I like to be hip. Yeah. Anyhow, now I'm shutting down. It's so weird. These pictures on my screensaver, I don't know how this happened, but on some of them, the picture doesn't load right, and my head's cut off, so all I saw in this picture was me in a ball gown, like from the neck down. So, anywho, it's time to watch Supernatural. Lucifer's child is about to raise some heck, I guess. It's very interesting. Everybody, I know it's fiction. I just like to watch it. It's entertaining. But it's very good. And it's been a pleasure chatting with you. Thanks for keeping me company at the end of my shift. Peace out, y'all. See you later.